Alrighty, man, it's been a fucking minute. Chapter 2, Season 2, Chapter 2, 2.2. We're only on 2.2, eh? How many more patches do we have to catch up on? 6 or 7? Nah, you just said that. You just said that for the sake of saying 6, 7. Oh, it's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? What's up? You look like you want to say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. Oh, you're asking about that. Well, since I flunked arithmetic... So they went to the fucking mountains for nothing. This dumb fucking tiger girl is dumb as bricks. I tell Fufu about my recent observation. When Wise goes to see Fufu, he often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Wise seems like the one asking for favors. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. So, alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Wise a perception technique already, the flow of energy in his body hasn't been smooth, so I'm trying to figure out a way to help him. Hey now, don't worry, your brother is just moving at his own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know? It's just that Junior Wise said he didn't want to hold you back. Plus, after Ferox caught you both in a hollow, he got pretty spooked. He was worried that when you need his help in the future, he won't be able to step up. That's why I helped keep it under wraps. He's been making crazy progress these days. He'll get the hang of it in no time. Just act like nothing's up, okay? Oh, and if you got time, could you grab me some Wu-Tang root from Peace Herbal? There's an old recipe from Yonkoi Summit that combines the Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste to make meridian flow patches. They boost the blood circulation and work wonders for the perception technique. I plan to get Wise some too. Nicotine patches, huh? Fucking junkie. Oh my god. Pyeolbu isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine inside? Come to think of it, I can faintly hear voices come from within. Auntie Fang, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. An unexpected bond indeed. That's right, even though I left the sect later on, our bonds remain strong. Your Shifu's generation of disciples, we practically watched him grow up, you know. Ah, such a shame about young Yi Jiang. Gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Qingming sword to save Waifei Peninsula. Oh shit, that's her name, Yi Jiang? I fucking forgot. No, I remember actually. That's what Yixuan... I don't remember, bro. I'm pretty sure I've heard that name before, but... The Qingming sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure, but from what you just told me, the Qingming sword has found a new master. Oh, wait, is this the Shanghai patch? I don't think so, right? 2.2, no, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Junior Bell, what are you doing here? Nothing major. I just, haven't been sleeping well lately, so I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? And, nah. Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Tang root. Nah, and not. Hey, young lady, don't worry. You can ask around Salume Bay. The Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. But using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if that'll work for you. Junior, you must be after the Wu-Tang root to make meridian flow patches, right? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Tang root are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. Let's go then. Okay. Picking some fucking... We're mint picking over here.
Chat, I am free from Fob. 4 years of watching him. TBH, it's not really Fob.
God,
I think
bro.
I'm just kind of done with gotcha. Keep his ego in check for me, Chat07.
Thank God, brother. All you did was schizo post in here nonstop about this bet we never fucking did. Hey, Bell, what brings you to Sailume Bay? Yeah, that's the fucking bet guy, bro. You need Wu-Tang root? We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch, though that stuff's bitter. Tastes awful if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. Belle, come over to my place to get them. You fixed my toy before, and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. Saves me from my mom trying to force them on me every day. It's in this box down here. Hold on, let me move these things off the top. Heave-ho. Ah, bugs. Watch out, they're centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mello's arm, and both the Senior Ye and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Ye brushes the centipedes off with a sleeve, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Oh my god, it's poison. Ouch, that big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. This is not 2.2 yet? It is 2. Oh, this is the end of 2.1? It says Season 2, Chapter 2. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily, you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. Should be all healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up, don't hide your wrists in your sleeve. That won't help it recover, and the sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse. I bet Belle just doesn't want anyone to know about that embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hands. That's hardly embarrassing. Sigh, Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over? Yeah, just give me a sec. Mello dashes into the house. Show me that wound first, I'll patch you up, then you can put your sleep back down. I was wondering earlier why you'd need meridian flow patches when you're already mastered the perception technique, but now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you? Keep everything that happened today from Junior wise? Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me, I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually harder to talk about with family. I wonder who the younger sister is. Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. Got him. Brought the gauze and scissors. As you are talking, Mello comes running back. Senior Ye first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're all done here. Let's head back to Sui Bian Temple. Big Sis Belle, come hang out with us again sometime. I will never. Do you plan on playing any other VL on stream after visual novel, you mean? I don't really know of another visual novel I want to pick up at this point. Belle, where did you run off to just now? I tried calling you, but you didn't pick up. The inventory of videotapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found that you had stuck the records on the HDD screen. Everything's fine now. Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Belle there, and she helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the Wu-Tang root to Senior Fufu so you don't have to worry about it. After that, Senior Ye leaves. Senior Ye went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping? Oh, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Ye's problems isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? I don't know. He just turns into a giant fucking monster that I have to fight for some reason in a freaking deadly assault. You're usually so talkative. Didn't you talk with Senior Ye while getting herbs? Oh, is that so? Since we're all part of the same sect now, perhaps we'll have a chance to meet in the future. It's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session, Belle. I should get going. Oh, now this story changed my life for real. Can't tell if he's just joking. Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Bell almost slipped up there. Why is he looking over a message from someone? His face turning serious. The kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Good timing, Bell. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? I thought you were going to go to Tutor Fufu. What happened? Simulated signals from the city administration started to encrypt a line.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Compared to... Sure.
Isn't the spreading miasma more worrying than the air quality issue? Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the dangers still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
Has it, though?
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the
What the
reason
hell?
I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
My fucking Panda Express
Porcelumex
delivery didn't
co-chief
get put through.
executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists.
Oh, now it's
to carry out the
unavailable!
lawful
You son
Hollow
of a bitch!
experiment,
It canceled my
seriously
order!
endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days.
Oh, there's
imposing
another Panda.
temporary military control to investigate
Here we go.
Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
Yo, Mayor, I'm gonna have to reread everything you said. Oh, shit.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi.
Troubling about this opportunity really once again has finally arrived. Porcelumex is the co-chief executive officer for Ferox, really allied with the Exaltus, carry out the blah blah blah, seriously endangering the safety and interests of the Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but ensure Porcelumex influence and control have been significantly restricted, but investigations and operations by the Defense Force unit led by Major General Lorenz has been deployed to the Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary okay.
Wi-Fi Peninsula before. So why'd they show up now?
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production
You
area.
could click again
It has
and listen
always been
again
a
to
highly
read it.
contested
I read
prize
faster than I
amongst the
talk.
city's
Oh my
various official
essay.
powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together.
So why are we not just killing Porcelumex?
Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, But with poor Salumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the
'Cause
municipal
Tops would
government
kill
could
you?
turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Faithin,
Yes, Faithin. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground.
Holy
the
self
last
blaze.
disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
to be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Obel Squad on the Defense Forces unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into
My
the
goat?
Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Yep.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolda in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolda and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Taking down the Exaltus, the Defense Force, looks like this job won't be easy. But hey, we get to team up with Obel Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Yixuan Shifu and the others know. Nah. Y'all know if we're going to be marathon and destroying until 3.0? Hell no. Not marathoning, but I'll be playing them whenever I can. I've been expecting you, Belle. Don't give me that Yixuan Shifu is all-knowing look. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunquay Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltus play dirty and the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Suibian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. You carefully calibrate the HUD device in Suibian Temple's inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sisters before you realize the night has already fallen. The Defense Force sent word we're meeting up with the Obel Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are the Lemnian Hollow. That's right, the Defense Force wants us to link up with Obel Squad during the operation. Afterward, a word to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obel Squad and to test our capabilities as the Mayor's special envoys. I spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Alright, here we go. Do not go gentle. Bro, that's the... Interstellar? What? In a dream made from, I will say it's a poem, so it's, I mean, yeah. Oh, this is a fucking, why do I always forget her name?
The Hollow hit City Center out of
I
nowhere.
always forget her fucking
Without
Orphe,
support
yeah.
from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point.
Damn, Isolde was
Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
just hot all the time.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting
I'm saying she's
backup.
always hot. Even when she was younger.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes.
Get back! I'm from Yunkoi Summit.
Oh shit.
We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus?
How does Magus turn into this
Magus?
tail?
Magus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Metis School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Captain Magus, squad member Orphe, I've been waiting here for you. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel scolds everyone in Mobile Squad for being late. Oh my god, it's Seed! Mobile Squad assemble! Salutes Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Seed? You're a soldier too. If you joined the Scouts, Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the Scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get a chance to become honored ones. Oh my god. Jesus. The members of Oval Squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
That's me!
The Exaltists have long plagued Waifei Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all.
Oh my god,
Their
Seed Armpit.
failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Split Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all.
Is this quest gonna force my ass to play Soldier 11?
Blitz and Aegis.
Hopefully it's just Orphe, Seed, and Trigger.
Obel Squad reporting in. We are the target hollow.
Man, why couldn't they just put Sambi in here, bro?
Position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
I don't know how to play Soldier 11, bro. I haven't played this character in a billion years.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important. They've got Obel Squad handling the pickup.
It's pre-buffed Soldier 11 as well. Oh my god.
Very powerful, but also a very nice person. Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
Oh my god, it's me!
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle.
Damn, Belle's got nice legs, bro.
The envoy and escort team.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the mayor's special envoy for military operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Just call me Lord
You can call
Phaethon.
me Lord Phaethon. Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Yeah, fuck you, Magus.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obel Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
Holy mouthful.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
W Glaze.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no
What's
other
up, Mang
squad
Hour?
members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
There are more enemies than we expected.
These goofy ass motherfuckers with these fucking 4 eyes.
Just one strike! Agent Squad, come in!
Oh no. Still no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in Hollows. I'm guessing from interference patterns. It might be the Exaltists intentionally trying to jam us.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
How did you play old Soldier 11, bro? I remember there was like a thing about like timing your autos, but I don't fucking know.
We're circling right.
This ain't old Soldier 11, Unk? Bro, this is from 2.2. How is it not old? Oh my god, we got Seed! I don't remember how to play Seed.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Lit Squad, do you copy?
Initiating devastating strike.
Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
Is this limited ore stuff all for the temple as well?
Agent Squad, come in.
Oh, bitch.
Reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment. Recalibrating.
More cereals keep emerging from the miasma.
They sure have a large reserve of miasma.
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room? Roger. New objective.
I know you're only gonna do main story, but could you please do an exception and do seed story after 2.2? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how long 2.2 is.
In position.
Oh my god. Damn, bro has fucking leg spread there. No, bring me back to seed.
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. Time for us to show them what
How's this game compared to NTE? I think the combat is 10 million times better. Because NTE's combat I think is a little boring, but in terms of just like the side shit, if you like a lot of the side shit that NTE has, ZZ is more like the, you know, the cookie cutter gacha with like instanced events and stuff like that. You don't really have like an open world where you run around and like can go fishing and can drive a car around and stuff like that.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
Oh, it's a checkpoint.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
Nah, I'm just a professional at Bangbu Fall Guys.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Oh, we already did.
Come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Ooh.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
Oh, too good at Bang Bros? Hey. I don't even want to know how many times. Like, honestly, someone should get a counter to see how many times I've obliterated Fobbits and Bang Bros.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the
So obstacles are blocking Aegis Squad's path.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work, too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
Jesus Christ, bro. That shit is like... I feel like you can look at that, like, endlessly. Okay, she just, like, comes over with her fucking little scooter.
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy. You're Seed, right? It's been a while.
I don't know why. Soldier 11?
Porcelumex investigation.
I think Soldier 11 just needs wider shoulders. Maybe it's just an older model.
Says he remembers too.
Exceed has wider shoulders than Soldier 11.
So he can't talk to you himself.
But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seed's and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Holy Belglaze!
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Holy shit, Orphe might be stupid as fuck.
Winning over these girls might be easy, but as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
Oh wait, you think she was calling us dumb to be able to—
Let's not forget, we're still in the
Soldier
middle of the
11's not
battlefield
dumb,
here.
she's just fucking, like,
tracked down the
emotionally
Exaltist's
stupid.
communication outpost.
But like, that's only
It seems all that's
emotionally, I
left
don't think
are
she's
supplies
dumb.
They didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltist's main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But
Orphe totally just
no
looks
one
like she
knows
doesn't
the
want to be
labyrinths
here.
of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's scales are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Inside those devices.
Oh my god, look at
are
Seed's
all
booty cheeks.
sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5.
Oh my god, she almost said it, but backwards.
2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear.
Bell, lock in, bro. She a pussa.
Obel Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill—
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
What?
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
You good?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this?
Yes.
It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting New Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
So we're just killing them.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
I disagree.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes, too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Okay, bro.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi.
Did your game music off? No, there's just no music for this segment.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be
Why
far
C
more
trying not to
dangerous
laugh,
than
bro?
we had anticipated.
No, that's not right.
There should be
Although I
music?
did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy.
We can't
There's
see.
still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly
Scope
connected.
here.
The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry
Bro,
traces
the
of
music is
sacrifice energy
on. I
either.
have my music on
More
in the
importantly,
settings.
creating a creature as
You guys
powerful
literally
as the
heard me have
sacrifices
music in
would
the in
require
combat.
an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Sundere. Sarah! The military's operation has started. You're to provide a cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Unfortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyways, let's report back to Isolde first. She has no business being that thick.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obel Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like
Why do I feel like Magus is like really on that Isolde cock?
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Yep.
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part
That's
where
right,
old
bitch.
grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military?
What's this honorable bitch?
Rank and truly protect New Eridu.
What's so dishonorable about it? The work
True,
we do
true.
in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
Uh-oh. She got angry eyes.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
Okay.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you. Huh.
Follow? Okay.
Sir, your guests have
Let's
arrived.
see the Major General.
Colonel Isolde, I heard
Nah, this
that,
guy looks sus.
Obel Squad has already obtained
Immediately
the
looks
coordinates of
sus.
the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the
She
front
doesn't like you,
lines.
Lorenz. Pipe
I'm
down.
pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi.
How's your ears since the
Peninsula.
headset incident?
So this mission is one we cannot
Bro, I
afford
think
to
my
fail.
ears literally
Yes,
are
sir.
like.
I seem
I'm
to
pretty
have forgotten
sure
about
I
our
got like a
guest.
fucking.
Isolde, the person beside you.
I got like a
This is the
scab that I've
officially
been cut
appointed
like
Hollow
ripping off
Technical
every fucking
Advisor
night.
and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military
right here.
Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
Not an
I've
ear
been
infection.
in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now.
It does hurt though when I put my
Honestly,
earphones
it's
in.
more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple. Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance, so I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Belle. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Fuck that guy. I'm telling you, he's sus. Life in the military comes with its fair shares of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then, Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is you can count on us, whether it's Obel Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier. We'll give everything to protect you. They're briefing you on the military operation as Olde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world. I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just heading down to Suibian Temple for a quick break, they shouldn't stop us, right? Okay. Attempt to return. Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Argue with facts and logic. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Argue with facts and reason. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers.
Huh?
You okay there, Belle? Comrade Belle is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where this soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Really? You son of a bitch.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
Yeah, I bet Magus likes that too,
sure
bitch.
You're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh.
Yeah,
just
bitch.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows.
I'm not being a jackass, chat. Magus is a jackass.
And then the Proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
What the fuck? We're basically being tagged like a wild animal. We're like Kaya. Bro, we're about to be fucking... Ooh.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
Fuck you, Magus.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Fairy through the HDD without the Defense Force noticing. Right as I'm thinking about this. Why? Why do we need mods? For what? This kind of... that doesn't seem that bad. Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial. So if that seems like the average ZZZ message, though. Like, that's like whatever. Proxy, go right ahead. Really, I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, Proxy. Seed can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy. Stop being so wishy-washy. Like, you think they had to put that line through the butt cheek and down her, Hobo Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member Seed. First up for inspection, Mercury. And let me take a look and see if this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. And then, the antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation. I'm gonna kick your butt. And then, next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon is in flawless shape, just like always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul in the battlefield, after all. Boring, and now it's Orphe and Captain Magus's turn. Let's get this straight, you're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain, quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear, no doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movement. As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? Seed can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa, are you seriously attacking your Captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? Seed stares straight into Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. You were just looking for an excuse to stare into Proxy's eye. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed to get some rest and make sure your gear's serviced at the armory. Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes, too. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with Oboe Squad, and you then return to the tent to rest. The tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes, and re-establishing the connection with the HG brings a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful,
so Seed can actually tell? I mean, it totally seems like she can. She just didn't really say it out loud.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
You two are just like kids.
All right, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured Proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my ion plants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out.
I don't think Bell caught on to what Seed was saying, but...
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the defense force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Noble Squad, just like always.
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign, you hardly rest well that night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. What's wrong with... Oh my god, is this the little one you brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain, the Bang Boo's squad seems to have been attacked. I received a Bang Boo's distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? Oh, they were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. This Bang Boo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Proxy, you know how to fix a Bang Boo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Oh, shit. It's this shit again. Boom. Easy. The video footage is restored and images from inside the hollow stream out through the Bang Boo's data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma!
Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Gunshots ring out from a distance.
We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock.
Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise?
He clearly said shit and fuck right there. Or fucking. Gunfire echoes all around.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
What the Are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
Ethereal or monster, just take them down. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
The deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. The gunfire and voices gradually fade. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead.
It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Hold up. My food's here.
If I cannot count to 20 this time, we explode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 16.
Shut up. Some good old panda.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother.
Brother?
Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry, my joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
Dead, brought back to life, but they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Oh shit. How could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers that they're shooting at their own squad mates? So the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means they're a creator. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there's no way to exalt this, so it should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. She looks like she has a headache.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked.
That's a bag of chips in that
That
email.
means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
Get ready and move out in a surprise attack. Every second counts. Do I want to continue here? We're already at 7 hours. We could pick up tomorrow. I think we pick up tomorrow. Chat, how long is this story quest? I feel like we could finish it tomorrow. It's 4 hours total. We did like an hour and a half today. I feel like we could finish this tomorrow. Yeah, let's leave it off here and finish it tomorrow. Should be a pretty good spot. You should continue so you're not stuck in this area. Bro, I'm chilling, alright? You have like 2 hours and a little bit left? Yeah, that should be doable. Alright, well, not bad. I was like hanging out with Oboe Squad. Let's wrap up there for today.